The UnderSports platform offers a wide range of tools to support your Scout's work efficiency. To access the Scouting section, open your organization's homepage and click the Scouting button. Please note that this section is exclusive to your organization and cannot be viewed by others. In the top left corner of the screen, you will see 4 pages: long lists, players, matches, and search. Long lists are lists where you can add discovered players. To create a new list, click the Create Long List button. Enter a name and select a region if needed. You can immediately assign the list to a group by typing the new group name and clicking Add. You can also enable the Shadow Team feature or disable the display of players' second positions. A shadow team is a selection of the highest priority players from the list for each position. Click Create Long List to finish. This is how a newly created list will look. After adding new players to the list, you can view them by selecting specific positions on the pitch. Players without a position are shown separately. To manage the list more efficiently, you can rate the likelihood of each player's transfer. You can sort the list in ascending or descending order, based on player attributes entered in their profiles. To create a shadow team, click the Shadow Teams button in the top right corner of the screen and select Create Shadow Team. Enter the team name and click Create Shadow Team again. To add a player, click a position on the pitch and choose a player you need. You can browse players that match the position or switch to the full long list and pick any player from there. Both pages include a search field by player name. You can add multiple players per position and rearrange their order. Click Close to return to the pitch. On the left, you can select what information about the players is displayed. The magnifying glass icon lets you zoom the pitch in or out. Click the PDF icon to download a PDF version of your Shadow Team field. To return to the long list, click the Back button. You can open and edit existing teams by clicking the Shadow Teams button and selecting a team from the list. Make the necessary changes and return to the long list. To view all long lists, click the Back button. You can pin a long list to the top by clicking the star icon next to it. For comfortable work with a big amount of long lists, you can create folders with groups for them. In the top right corner of the screen, click the 3-dot icon and select Long List Folders. Click the Create New button, enter the folder name, and choose which long list groups to include. Click the check mark, then press the Save button. To filter long lists by groups, click a special button at the top of the screen. Select the folder and group in it. Click Selected Group again to show the full list. If you need to edit an existing folder, click the 3-dot icon again, select Long List Folders, and click the pencil icon to start editing. You can change the folder name, add or remove groups. Click the check mark when done. Click Save to apply changes. On the Players page, you'll see the list of 50 most recently added to Scouting players. To add a new player, click the corresponding button in the top right corner of the screen. You can import player data from external sources, such as a link to a player's profile on Transfermarkt or OGOL, or you can fill in all the necessary information manually. Note that there are no required fields. So if Scout haven't found some information, they can skip that field. Here, you can add a photo of the player and rate their current quality and potential. You can also mark them as a priority player if needed. Enter their first and last name. There is also an option to set their international name as in their passport. Add one or several main and secondary positions on the pitch. If you need to edit these positions, you can do that immediately, or you can do that later in player's profile. Enter the player's current club. Add their birth date, player number, and nationality. You may assign multiple nationalities for one player. Fill in the player's height, weight, and preferred foot. If available, you can add contact information. Then, you can enter details about the player's current contract, such as the end date, monthly salary, and estimated transfer fee. If you wish, leave additional notes about the player. Below, you can describe the player's profile. The options depend on the positions selected earlier. Press the Save button to create the player profile in the system. To edit an existing profile, select it from the players list. Click the Lists icon to add the player to new long lists or to remove them from the list they are currently in. If you have many lists, use the search field to find the desired one. Clear the field to see all long lists. You can click the arrow if you wish to view this long list. Once required changes are made, click Close. To update the information about the player, click the pencil icon. Make the edits you need, and click Save. If you changed players' positions, the system will suggest updating this data in the relevant long lists. Click Update All if you prefer to apply the changes across all lists. Click Close to return to the player's profile. The Back button returns you to the players list. You can sort this list in ascending or descending order based on a player's attributes entered in their profile. You can also search by player name using the search field. On the Matches page, you can view reports from past matches. To add a new one, click the Create Report button. Just like with player profiles, you can import match data from external sources such as Transfermarkt or OGoal. You can also create an empty report and fill in all the information manually. Here, you can enter the match date, add your own comments about this match, enter the home and the guest teams, and fill in the information about the players who participated. Click the link icon to add a player from your database or using a link to external sources. To find a player in the system, enter at least 3 letters of their name and click Show. You can't display more than 200 players at once. In this case, you should enter more letters of their name. To add a player via link, switch to the Add New Player tab and paste the link to their profile. For example, on Transfermarkt or OGoal, you can also add a player manually. To do this, select a blank field. Enter their player number, last name, and first name. Add the date of birth, position, and preferred foot. Provide ratings for players' current quality of play and their potential. All fields are optional. Click the check mark to save the entry. If you need to add this player's profile to a long list, click the plus, then the Lists icon. Choose the long list you need. If you wish, you can select several lists at once. You can also go straight to the long list you require by clicking the arrow next to its name and view the player's profile you added. Once the player's profile is saved in the system, you can attach the match report to their profile. To do this, click the Comments field and choose Save to Player Profile. Note that the information added here will not change the existing data in the profile, only store the report as a separate entry. If you need to add more players to the report, use the plus icon at the bottom of the page. To remove the new field, click it and use the Delete button. If you wish to delete the entire match report, click the Delete icon in the top right corner of the screen. Press Delete again to confirm the action. To search among all players, go to the search page. Here, you can search players by position, part of the name, club name, or external resource link, such as Transfermarkt or OGoal. Click Show to see matching players. You can sort the results by any column in ascending or descending order based on player profile data. Additionally, you can filter players' list. To do this, click the Filters button and set the desired criteria. You can filter by preferred foot, nationality, height, age, quality and potential ratings, salary, transfer fee, or contract end date. At the top, you'll see the number of matching players. Click Show to display the filtered results. This concludes the overview of the scouting functionality. Have successful scouting and enjoy using UnderSports.